Cheese bread! Oh, those two glorious words conjure up images of warm, gooey, cheesy goodness that can turn any day into a celebration. Whether it's a casual get-together with friends, a family movie night, or simply a comforting treat for yourself, cheese bread always seems to hit the spot. There's something truly magical about that irresistible aroma wafting from the oven, beckoning you closer to a world of pure cheesy bliss. But what is it about cheese bread that makes it so universally adored? Perhaps it's the simplicity of its ingredients, the comforting familiarity of its flavor, or the sheer joy of biting into a warm, cheesy mouthful. Whatever the reason, cheese bread holds a special place in the hearts and stomachs of many, and for good reason. In this culinary adventure, we'll embark on a journey to create our very own cheesy masterpiece. Get ready to roll up your sleeves, preheat those ovens, and let's get baking. Please subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes. Before we embark on our cheese bread making adventure, let's gather our trusty ingredients. Fear not, for this recipe doesn't require a pantry full of obscure components. In fact, you might already have most of these staples readily available in your kitchen. So let's check our cupboards and refrigerators and round up these cheesy comrades. 2 cups all-purpose flour, plus a little extra for dusting. 2 teaspoons baking powder, our leavening agent, the secret behind those airy pockets of cheesy goodness. 1 teaspoon salt, a pinch to balance out the flavors and enhance the cheesy goodness. 1 cup grated cheddar cheese, and feel free to use your favorite cheese here, or even a blend for a more complex flavor profile. 1 cup milk, which adds moisture and richness to our dough, ensuring a soft and tender crumb. And 1/4 cup melted butter, bringing a beautiful golden hue and an irresistible buttery aroma to our bread. Now that our ingredients are prepped and ready to go, let's transform them into a glorious cheese bread masterpiece. Don't worry, this is a simple and straightforward process, even for the most novice baker. Just follow these easy steps, and you'll be rewarded with a warm and cheesy delight in no time. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, or 200 degrees Celsius. While the oven heats up, grease a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. This will prevent sticking and ensure easy removal later. Next, in a large bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. This dry mixture ensures that the leavening agent and salt are evenly distributed throughout the dough. Then, add the grated cheese to the dry ingredients, ensuring it's well incorporated. We want those cheesy morsels to be spread out for maximum flavor in every bite. In a separate bowl, whisk together the milk and melted butter. The fat in the butter will help create a tender crumb, while the milk adds moisture. Gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, stirring until just combined. Be careful not to overmix the dough, as this can lead to a tough and dense bread. A light hand is key here. Pour the batter into the prepared loaf pan and spread evenly. This ensures that our cheese bread bakes evenly and has a consistent texture. Bake for 30 to 35 minutes, or until golden brown and a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. The toothpick test is a foolproof way to determine if your bread is fully baked. Finally, let the bread cool in the pan for a few minutes before slicing and serving. This allows the bread to set slightly, making it easier to slice and preventing it from falling apart. Section 4. Baking Secrets Revealed. Tips for cheese bread perfection. While our cheese bread recipe is incredibly forgiving, here are a few insider tips to elevate your baking game and ensure cheese bread perfection every time. Feel free to experiment with different types of cheese. Cheddar is a classic choice, but you can explore other options like Monterey Jack, Colby, or even Pepper Jack for a spicy kick. Don't be afraid to add some herbs and spices to your dough. Chopped fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, or chives can add a savory depth of flavor, while a pinch of garlic powder or onion powder can create a more pungent and savory profile. For a crispier crust, try brushing the top of the bread with melted butter before baking. This will create a beautiful golden brown crust that's both visually appealing and texturally satisfying. To prevent the bottom of the bread from becoming soggy, make sure your loaf pan is properly greased. You can use butter, cooking spray, or even parchment paper to line the pan. Section 5. The Cheese Bread Fiesta. Serving suggestions and dipping delights. Our cheese bread masterpiece is ready to be devoured. This versatile treat can be enjoyed in a myriad of ways, making it a welcome addition to any meal or occasion. Here are a few serving suggestions to get your culinary creativity flowing. Warm and toasty. Slice the bread while it's still warm from the oven and serve it alongside a steaming bowl of soup or chili. The warm, cheesy bread is the perfect vehicle for sopping up every last drop of your comforting meal. The ultimate party appetizer. Cut the bread into smaller cubes and serve them with a selection of dips, such as marinara sauce, ranch dressing, or even a cheesy spinach and artichoke dip. Cheese bread cubes are a surefire crowd pleaser at any gathering, a satisfying snack or light lunch. Pair a slice or two of cheese bread with a fresh salad for a light and satisfying lunch. The combination of cheesy goodness and fresh greens is both delicious and nutritious. Section 6. A final word, spreading the cheese bread joy. As you can see, cheese bread is more than just a recipe. It's an experience, a celebration of simple pleasures, and a testament to the power of comfort food. Whether you're a seasoned baker or a kitchen novice, this recipe is approachable, forgiving, and guaranteed to bring smiles to the faces of everyone who takes a bite. So go forth and spread the cheese bread joy. Share this recipe with friends, family, and loved ones, and let them in on the secret to creating this cheesy masterpiece. After all, good food is meant to be shared, and what better way to bring people together than with the warm, cheesy embrace of a freshly baked loaf of cheese bread? Section 7. Beyond the breadbasket, exploring new cheese bread horizons. Now that you've mastered the art of classic cheese bread, don't be afraid to let your culinary creativity run wild. The beauty of this recipe lies in its versatility and adaptability. Here are a few ideas to inspire your cheese bread adventures. Sweet and savory swirls. Add a touch of sweetness to your bread by incorporating swirls of cinnamon sugar or chopped dates and walnuts. The combination of savory cheese and sweet notes creates a delightful flavor contrast. Spice up your life. For those who prefer a little heat, try adding diced jalapenos, a pinch of cayenne pepper, or even a sprinkle of red pepper flakes to the dough. The spicy kick will add a whole new dimension to your cheese bread experience. Global cheese bread fusions. Explore different cheese and flavor combinations inspired by global cuisines. For instance, incorporate crumbled feta cheese, chopped olives, and dried oregano for a Mediterranean twist. Or experiment with sharp cheddar cheese, diced chorizo, and a sprinkle of smoked paprika for a taste of Spain. The possibilities are endless.